afternoon. Thank you for coming here today. You came here today because you want Governor Mills to hear your voice. Governor Mills, we come here today with a great sense of urgency. Your recent executive order on December 11th has created a humanitarian crisis in the state of Maine. We are not here to posture politically or play games. We are here because your orders are hurting us. Your orders are dividing us.
Yes.
Your orders are killing us.
Yes.
I am here to advocate for thousands of disabled Mainers. Governor Mills, because of your executive order, thousands of people have been expelled from society. I have heard from scores of disabled people who cannot wear a mask. Your accommodations are unacceptable. Your accommodations are lawyer talk for avoiding the Americans with Disabilities Act. The many stories of the disabled people I've heard from have been shocking and heartbreaking. The range of these stories is from parents with children with autism and sensory issues to survivors of violent sexual assault. Your orders are arbitrary and cruel. You allow people from all over the state to sit at a table for hours, eating, drinking, and talking, but you won't allow a disabled Army veteran to serve coffee from behind 6-foot-high, non-porous plexiglass barrier. I have sent you copies of the letters and you ignored me. You ignored me this spring when I wrote you a letter to form a committee involving the legislature in this pandemic. You should have responded to me. Myself and other legislators had a plan that could have saved the nursing homes. You failed. 68% of the COVID deaths in Maine have come from long-term care facilities.
Unacceptable.
You failed then and you're failing now. And now your failure has led you to look for a boogeyman that you want to blame your failure on. So you chose the disabled. You chose to pick on the weakest members of our society because of your own failure. Living as a disabled person is difficult enough, but you decided to pile another hurdle in front of them. Here's an example of the letters you are ignoring, the pleas to help that go unanswered by you. Representative Faulkingham, I'm writing you in response to your request for people to come forward who have been victimized and shamed by the governor's executive order. When I was 9 years old until nearly 12, I was repeatedly molested by my uncle. Bad enough, but he would hold his hand over my mouth and nose so I couldn't make noise. Now somehow the bullies in the town I grew up in who made my life hell found out. There was no sympathy from them. Instead, I was branded a fag. Abused, tortured. It spread around to everyone that I was a fag. I was tortured about 7 years by these kids. This is brutal.
Their voices need to be heard.
So not only was the trauma of going through that, there was also the psychological trauma every single day from the peers and bullies. Very few kids who actually ignored the rumors were my saving grace. But here's the part that really gets me the most. A mask feels exactly like his hand over my face again. I smell his alcohol and cigarette-smelling fingers. I hear his horrible breathing beside my head. A mask makes me feel and hear all that trauma I suffered years ago. I almost killed myself over it. I've got dozens of letters like that. Dozens. Governor Mills, this must end. This insanity must stop now. Stop the isolation. Stop the discrimination. Stop the segregation. Governor Mills, let our disabled people return to society before it's too late. Governor Mills, I say to you, tear up this executive order. Governor Mills, restore the medical exemption now.